beauties, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to get the best eyebrows ever. In the upcoming video you're going to see that I have quite the struggle brow situation, and because of that I kind of had to learn a way to make my eyebrows look like they exist on my face. So all jokes aside, if you do want to see me do that, just keep watching, and if you like it, please give me a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching, and let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a spoolie, hopefully you can see that, and we're going to take it and we're going to just brush your brows upwards, just make them kind of look a little bit uniformed. And these are some nice clean eyebrows, just in case you're wondering, and just give them some love and attention. Yep, perfect. And then after that I'll be using the LA Girl gel liner, and the color is dark brown, hopefully you can see that. And I'm going to be using this trusty little tool right here. Is a small angle brush. My best friend actually gave this to me, so I don't even know where you can get it, but it's really good at making those eyebrows look real nice and jelly. Okay, so there's a tip here. So whenever you're using the eyebrow or gel liner product for your eyebrows, the best thing for you to do is to use as small an amount of product as possible. And that's because you can kind of control it, and it's not going everywhere and looking like a hot flaming mess, because we're not going for that look today. Alright, so I'm just going to dip it in there. And I'm going to start from I'm going to outline the bottom part of my eyebrow first, and then I'm going to come in and fill in the top. Yeah. So you can see that I'm kind of using like very soft, deliberate strokes, and there's a reason for that, because I don't want it to look harsh and unnatural. And I'm also joining the end of the brow with the beginning of it, because I have a small struggle brow situation. You know what I mean? Sparse looking, weird looking eyebrows. And we're just going to keep going in. So we come to the front. And then I'm going to start filling in the area that actually has no hairs at all. Yeah. Okay. There. So the bottom is done. And I'm going to take a teensy weensy, really small amount of product, and I'm going to go in at the top of the brow. Small strokes, nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to come at the top of the beginning part of the brow with no remaining product. Don't put any more product on the brow. And you're going to just come out and do these fake kind of hairs like that. And we're going for a natural eyebrow look. There are 3 different types of eyebrows you can do, and this one is if you want to just go out and talk with the girls and have lunch, the decent brow, the one that you can wear in daylight time. And then there's another one that you can wear, which everyone calls it the Instagram brow. And that's when it's really bold and dark and probably more. So you can see here, I went a little bit ham on this eyebrow. So, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it and make it wearable. I also go back over with the spoolie just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines of demarcation on my face, because we're not going for the wax doll look. It was never in, and I just really don't like it. So just go in, I kind of like blur it out a little bit, you know, with the brush. The next thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to conceal the eyebrow, or just like kind of clean up what the eyebrow looks like. And I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer. And the color that I am using is Beautiful Bronze. But sometimes I might use a different color depending on if I'm going for an eyeshadow look. But because I want to do like a neutral look on my face, I'll use something that's a couple shades lighter than me, so it looks as natural as possible. And I'm going to use it with this brush. I bought it in a set. Don't know what the name of it is, but it's flat and it's nice and I like it. Alternatively, you could also use an angled brush, but I don't really find myself reaching for it very often. I just applied it onto the tip of my brush, and I just put it on, just outline the bottom of the eyebrow, and then I just literally just spread it out and just, you know, make it like melt into the skin a little bit. And then I'm going to do the other eyebrow as well. And this actually takes a lot of like practice, so don't think that I just woke up one morning, rolled out of bed, and was able to like do this. Like, this is like a lot of time, like doing my eyebrows for no reason kind of thing. And another thing too as well is that your brows are not going to look the same, because think of them as like sisters but not twins. Yeah, so like this eyebrow is always very sparse, very struggle-ish. No matter how I cut the eyebrow, it just looks weird. And this one, to me, like, it always looks better. We will see if we can try to make it look like if, you know, they're related. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. I outline the bottom of the eyebrow, and then I'm going to go in very carefully, because this concealer is a little wet and it moves wrong a little bit. It moves wrong a lot actually, and you don't want to, like, you know, have it all in your brow hairs, because that's just not a good look. Okay. So it's on now. And that's as good as it can get them. I think that's as good as it can get these eyebrows to look. Possibly. Okay. So one thing you'll notice is that I don't conceal the top of my eyebrows, because it just makes you look kind of like weird. And however, but if you want to conceal the top of your brows, I would probably suggest doing it with a color that is the color of your foundation, just so you can make it look cleaner. So I would normally do that if I was like going out somewhere. I needed like a full face beat and I want to look extra sharp and, you know, goodish. I would definitely do that. But I don't use, as a general rule, I don't use the same color concealer that I would put under my brows, on top of my brows. It just doesn't look natural. It looks kind of goosey, and you know, you don't want to be looking like, you know, like a ghost. So the final and last step we're going to do is we're going to put some powder to mattify the face, and I'm using the black Opal deluxe finishing powder. Is an oil control formula, and it's in the color medium. And do that. And the reason I'm using it is because it's a little bit closer to the color, well, to me it's a little bit closer to, in terms of the color, to the Beautiful Bronze, in terms of getting it or making it look a little less it's shiny. If you want to use a very small amount, like I just legit use like this amount on the brush, and I just sweep it along the top where I put the concealer, and just going in for a little bit more. When I do that, I bring it all the way down, because as I said, if I'm doing a natural look, I'll just put it everywhere. And then that eyebrow is done. And then I do the same thing for the next one. And there's another step you can put in place as well too. Like if you're going to be out like all day and you want your eyebrows to stay, you can use like a brow gel to keep the eyebrows in place, but I'm not going to be doing that, so I'll be skipping that step. But if you're going out and you want to keep it, you know, keep your face together, keep your eyebrow hairs together, you know, you can do that as well. And that's a wrap. So hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this video and it was very useful for you, and you know, you can now re-enter society with your brow game on point, and you're able to, you know, just sashay your way into the world, and no one has to question about if your eyebrows are sparse. I'm talking about myself, but anyway, back to what I was saying. If you liked it, please like the video and please subscribe to my channel and click that post notification button so you don't miss my next tutorial. Even though if you have any questions about anything that or any steps that I may have missed or you're not clear about, please tell me below in the comment section, and I'll see you next time. Peace.